So I'm out of town again. Um, Third out of town gig this month. Been kind of busy running about here, there, and elsewhere. But as I like to do sometimes when I am out of town on a gig, I like to find a beer I have not tried and, well, try it. So I was in a little store across the street from the hotel, and I came across this lovely looking little thing. It's a Weyerbacher Imperial Stout aged in oak barrel, 8% alcohol by volume, a little bit of kick there, and it's called Heresy. Simple bottle design. I kind of liked it. It caught the eye, and well, Heresy. I figured, gotta try that shit. So like I said, an Imperial Stout aged in oak barrels. Let's see what this thing's all about. Oh, and for those beer aficionados, it's by Weyerbacher Brewing Company in Easton, PA. Alright. Oh, you can definitely smell the oak. That is God-smacking good. That's dangerously fucking tasty. I mean, I'm a fan of dark beers in general, stouts especially. The oak barrel really doesn't hurt my feelings at all. That is a delicious, delicious beer. You don't really taste the alcohol, which normally with an 8% beer, you can kind of, it has a stronger flavor really, but no, this is all ingredients flavor that I'm tasting. The oak really is prominent. Oh my God, that's delicious. Okay, well, in honor of this lovely brew, let's read the definition of heresy, shall we? Okay, heresy. It's a noun, plural heresies. 1a is an adherence to a religious opinion contrary to church dogma. 1b, denial of a revealed truth by a baptized member of the Roman Catholic Church. 1c, an opinion or doctrine contrary to church dogma. 2a, dissent or deviation from a dominant theory, opinion, or practice. 2b, an opinion, doctrine, or practice contrary to the truth or to generally accepted beliefs or standards. So almost, if you look at it here, that kind of makes, well, just about any denomination a heretic or guilty of heresy to another denomination anyway. So you're all heretics and sláinte. And I was going to go ahead and read here about a famous, or, well, not really all that famous, but I think an interesting heretic from the past. And it's Giordano Bruno. He's an Italian philosopher. He was alive from 1548 to February 17th, 1600. Born Filippo Bruno, he was an Italian Dominican friar, philosopher, mathematician, and astronomer. His cosmological theories went beyond the Copernican model in proposing that the sun was essentially a star, and moreover that the universe contained an infinite number of inhabited worlds populated by other intelligent beings. And this was in, the 1500s. Wow. He was burned at the stake by civil authorities in 1600 after the Roman Inquisition found him guilty of heresy for his pantheism and turned him over to the state, which at that time considered heresy illegal. After his death, he gained considerable fame, particularly among the 19th and early 20th century commentators who, focusing on his astronomical beliefs, regarded him as a martyr for free thought and modern scientific ideas. Pretty cool stuff. There's another really, really brief description I want to read about another heretic that I thought was pretty cool. His name is Dirk Willems, and he died 16th of May, 1569. He was a martyred Anabaptist who is most famous for turning around to rescue his pursuer who had fallen through thin ice while chasing Willems after his escape from prison. And he was then subsequently tortured and killed for his faith. Oh, you gotta love those godly folk. And that's not an indictment of all religious believers, but there are so many examples of that exact thing. So, anybody have any favorite heretics? Or any favorite types of heresy? I mean, there are tons of them, tons and tons. They're lots of fun. And I'd be interested in hearing, who's your favorite heretic from history? What did they do? Or what was your favorite kind of heresy? The Catholic Church was famous with the Inquisitions for rooting out all sorts of heresies and witches. Joan of Arc was considered a heretic, so on and so forth. So, tons of material there. Let's talk about heretics while I enjoy another sip of this delicious, delicious heresy imperial stout, aged in oak barrels, 8% alcohol by volume. Dangerous, dangerous stuff. Cilantro, all you heathens.